take this, put it away. Actually, here, we're gonna do this while we're waiting. Keep that from drying out with some plastic wrap. Put that away. Give this a stir. We only tell them it rains 9 months a year so the tourists stay away. There you go. Made a gluten-free ice cream cake, not fancy, for my friend's birthday. No chocolate ice cream though. Ooh, yummy. Sounds delicious. Brexit! I can't with you. Alright, these are going into the fridge. Goodness gracious. Now that our tomatoes have been chilling for a little bit, we'll give these a stir. Barbie, I know it's you before you even do it. Wasn't it you? It was you. Goodness gracious. So good. Thank y'all for the blurbs, you flippin' trolls. Crocodile tears, I was advising a pinch of salt. Yeah, it hangs. Sure. When they told me I had diabetes, I told them I'll do whatever it takes, but I get a cake and ice cream on my birthday. Special day though. And you can figure out your sugar levels as needed after, right? Their rain's called snow? Oh yeah. I don't know. Back. Very excited for our sub-goal redemptions tomorrow. Panera tomato basil bread, English muffin bread. Have to take all of that to work on Monday. And then chocolate chip cookies, and we'll bake off the rest of those crescent rolls. So it's gonna be a baking stream. For that 4 months in a row. What color would you like to be on the chalkboard? I appreciate you so much for that. How you been? Good to see you. You up to anything fun this weekend? Have tons and tons of recipes you can ask anytime. Ooh, let's go. Baker Worker says, I bet it was actually raining and not snowing the day I was there. Well, that's good. Especially if you're not used to the cold. Snow can be a lot. Cooking down our marinara. Just trying to get it nice and thick. Less acidic. Let it cook for a little bit and then I'll taste it. And we'll get the spaghetti noodles going on the stove. We gotta roll out our crescent roll dough. It's gonna be so good. We've never made this recipe with the grass-fed ground beef, and we've never done it with the aged Italian cheese blends. I'm excited. Don't tell Ginger, but I missed my nap today, but I sleep pretty well tonight. Oh no. Does Ginger keep you accountable for your naps? Even have a recipe for chocolate tres leches cake. Oh, that sounds delicious. Chocolate angel food cake. Interesting. I've never heard of a chocolate angel food cake. I like angel food cake with strawberries, and that would be good for the chocolate angel food cake. Finished my 6th consecutive week of 80 hours of work. 1 week left, and I'll get my life back. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope that things get better for you soon, because goodness gracious, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Cheers to chat. Boop. Spaghetti noodles over here. It's not a soda. This is actually a Kona Big Wave beer. Well, I've not been on much. Oh, I bet. If you're working 80 hours a week, I don't blame you. Gotta sleep when you can. Wow, that was refreshing, but a lightning strike told me that sharing time was over. Oh, no. You okay? You have been healthy, naive. I care to ask. Skinfan, do you want to be green on the board? I gotta write you up for your sub. Logan, have you ever seen this before? It's a new design on the can. Kona Big Wave. From Portland, Oregon. This is looking really yummy. Let me show you guys. Who needs pot holders when you have sleeves? Why am I just noticing the new pineapple? We just got it today. Funky went to the store. One of the wildlife refuges here, baby bison got struck by lightning. Oh no! Still alive, but you can still see the market left. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna make fried rice tomorrow night, I think. Please post this recipe. I got you. I have to write it out. Yeah, deep red. Sure, you can still be electrocuted in the shower during... You know, my mom always told me when I was a kid not to take showers during lightning storms, but I don't actually know if that's true. Just can someone fact check that? Free boy, welcome in. First time chatter. Bison. This is... Well, bison would be good, but this is just ground beef. How you doing? How'd you find us? Alright, scan pan up.
Bazinga!
Yo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. You can even get electrocuted in your car if you're on your phone during a storm. It actually happened to... Really? Really? That seems kind of out there. Better not do that again. I have, but still a risk of being electrocuted. Being in the shower? Is that actually true though? Google says lightning travels through plumbing. So much for an early shower. Oh no. Don't do that. Dang. Yeah, we've done that. Oops. I don't know, but it scares me. Yeah, I don't blame you. Oh baby, baby. Good to know for the future, though. Then don't turn on a faucet, right? I mean, it's not lightning here, but who knew? I feel like that should be more publicly advertised. You know what I mean? Like, why do more people not know this? Sauce looks amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm excited for it. It smells really yummy. I'm gonna wait for it to cook a little bit more, and then I'm gonna taste it and see if it needs anything. It probably will.
Cherry pie is
Cherry! Cherry's here. Hi, Cherry. Cherry! How are you, Cherry? Oh my gosh. Bacardi is sitting in Funky's lap while he plays games. Oh my god. What do you eat that casserole? Can we do more bartending with Funky? So here's the thing. here's the thing. Now that you ask, and that the topic comes up. So, Twitch has decided to do this new thing. It used to be the case that up until this week, you could turn on a mature filter for your stream or not, and no one knew what kind of mature content you were doing. Whether that meant you were playing a sexually themed game, a violent game, swearing a lot, using marijuana, whatever the case may be. Now, there are content classifications for streamers. So now, if you are going to use a large amount of profanity, if you are going to play a violent game, a sexual theme, or talk about sexual themes, if you are going to use marijuana at all, or promote getting intoxicated or gambling, you now have to put on a content classification, which then forces the viewer to click that they still want to watch you. I've also seen on streamer Twitter that it is the case that if you raid somebody with a mature theme and your viewers have it turned on their settings as a viewer that they don't want to see that kind of content, they have to click out of lurk to go with the raid or they don't go with you. So one of the things as a streamer that's tough is that if we were to do cocktail streams, we then have to put that label on. Now, you are allowed, it very specifically says, you are allowed to sip a drink on your stream. That's not what it is for alcohol. But if your intention is to get intoxicated and or you are very drunk or focusing on getting drunk, promoting getting drunk, or you are slurring your words, acting like you're drunk, those sorts of things, right? You have to put that content label on. The thing that happens that's frustrating is Twitch insists that you're not going to have any kind of impact on being recommended or being discoverable to new viewers, which is not true, because viewers will now be able to say, I don't want to watch people getting drunk, I don't want to watch people using marijuana, I don't want to watch violence, I don't want to watch sexual themes, and because of that, you will then not be recommended to them. It's not your fault. It's a very frustrating thing, so if you're a viewer and you don't know that this is going on, just understand that Twitch is doing a lot right now that impacts streamers and their ability to succeed on this platform, or the potential to succeed, or those things. It stinks. And then also, now, if you are working with a brand and they're paying you, you have to tell your viewers that the brand is paying you. And it becomes that it's a paid thing. And then sometimes people don't want to watch that content and they won't. So like, say for instance, this hasn't happened, but let's say Heinz reaches out and says, I'm gonna give you X amount of money if you mention my brand this many times on stream, use my products in a recipe. I then have to tell you that Heinz paid me, and therefore you're gonna get this little thing that it's a paid promotion, right? Which is fine. I'm not willing to be transparent, but it impacts people wanting to watch you or not, because they're like, oh, you've been paid to say this, who cares, right? So it's been very, very difficult digesting these changes. So, we're doing what we can. So I will probably not do cocktail streams here. I have been offered immediate affiliate on Kick, which I have to set up. So I might try out some Kick streams. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna leave Twitch. It just means that that kind of content will not be done on Twitch because I don't want it to impact my channel. And sorry for the rant, but I think it's important if you're a viewer and you don't know that this is happening. Yes, it's important to know. Hi, Trues, and hi, Katniss. Hello, how are you? Guys, if you don't follow Katniss, you should. Katniss does game streams. Awesome chatting over there. Great vibes. Katniss, how the heck are you? Cherry, I'm doing okay. But we could do bartending. It just has to be on TikTok, on Instagram. Well, I can't go live on Instagram. It has to be TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, or Kick. Do love the cooking streams. Yeah, no, I love doing cocktail streams, but like, for instance, if you use marijuana at all on your stream, not that I do, but other people do, they have to put that label on. If you're playing Call of Duty and you're killing people in the game, you have to put that label on. If you are doing a cocktail stream, like people like Colin, if he does a cocktail stream, he's gonna have to put that label on. And the problem is that it's a trial period right now for 30 days. And then you're not gonna get in trouble with Twitch necessarily. They say you're not gonna get in trouble, right? You're not gonna get like banned for it. But say for instance, after this trial period, I decide, no, I'm doing a cocktail stream and I'm gonna get drunk and screw it, I'm not putting the label on. Twitch can then decide to lock me into that label where I don't have the ability to turn it off. So even if I'm not doing mature content, it still shows people that I am. So then it's the case that if you, as a viewer, don't want to see mature content and you've marked your setting, you won't see that I'm live. Even if I don't do that and I'm doing something that has nothing to do with mature content, because then I won't be able to turn the label off. And it's the case that people can report people. Lexus! Yeah, overreach, definitely. Thank you for the blurb. It is the case that Twitch is like people can report and be like, this person is drinking and they don't have the label on. And Twitch has basically said you'll get a warning or two, and then they're gonna keep the label on. So say for instance, like 10 people get mad at you and they report you for drinking when you don't have the label on, and you're getting just, excuse my language, shit-faced and super drunk. They can put the label on and you can't turn it off. And I was watching a couple of streams this week after that news came out, and just kind of talking with people, and it's just, it's frustrating. I get it. Twitch needs to be viewer focused, but also what about the creators that are the people who are on the platform bringing the viewers here? You know what I mean? It's a frustrating thing as a creator. As a viewer, I fully understand. You might be newly clean and sober and you don't want to see people using substances. I get that. It's great that means you can filter that out. You might be like, oh, I don't want my kids to be able to watch sexual content. You know what I mean? But lost interest. I'm back now. Baker worker. Okay. Please don't say that kind of stuff out loud. That's not polite. Do not say you lost interest. No, that's rude. That's rude. I was responding to you asking to do cocktail streams, trying to explain something that impacts all the Twitch streamers. That is rude to tell somebody that you lost interest. Do not do that. I don't tell you that I lose interest if you're talking about something that I don't care about. That's not polite. Give me the same respect, please. Oh, okay. Well, lost interest. You gotta read your typos, man. Yeah, but definitely overreach. It's interesting. Katniss, my week was okay. I have my last week of work next week. I'm so excited. How was your week? How was your week? How have the games been going over on your side of Twitch? You getting any wins in Fortnite? I haven't played in so long. Yes, 1 week. Baker worker, one of the things you gotta do sometimes is just read your message before you send it. Yeah, I know. Cherry, it's gone so quick. Next week, next Friday, literally a week from today is my last day. So, yes. But, I'm very excited for it. We have lots of fun things coming. More content from Canada. Yes, Cherry. Cherry, I was looking through all the things that I've been tagged in on my Instagram the other day, and I saw the picture of you wearing mine and Nagine's collab merch, and I was like, look at Cherry, she's so cute. So cute, little Cherry. Cherry. Yes, we are going to celebrate. We are. Celebration stream, probably on Saturday, I think. Still deciding if I want to take a day or two to chill, because the kids are going to be here for like 2.5 weeks, and that's going to be super fun, but also very busy. So, trying to decide if I want to like chill for a little bit. Am I ready, Cherry? I feel a lot of feelings, but I'm ready. I'm ready. Now that like everyone at work knows, and like I saw a bunch of people today that I don't normally see, and got like a bunch of hugs from people, and they're like, listen, it sucks for us, but we're really happy for you. I was like, wow, thank you guys. My coworker Mandy was like, I love you. I'm proud of you. Good for you. I want to see chat break, Kyle. Oh no. Pigs on the counter for numbs. Let's go, Alex. How are you, Alex? Welcome and happy Friday. I need to stop. You can't. Exclamation point Cherry. Do the cherry. Do the cherry. Do the cherry. Let's go. But yeah, so if you guys want to follow me on Kick, I got immediate affiliate there. We might do some test streams over there. Give it a shot. See how it goes. Won't mean that I'm leaving Twitch, but, we can do cocktail streams without restrictions over there. So, we'll see. There's a couple people who have tested the waters. I know Mrs. Flip's other half has been on Kick and had a good experience. We'll see. We'll see. Everybody is getting frustrated with people who are jumping platform, and it's like I'm not gonna jump platform, but it's an opportunity to potentially expand our audience. It feels kind of irresponsible not to give it a shot, right? I just have to fill out the affiliate stuff for them. I know nothing about the process, so I have to just take a look at it and see. And your husband's doing shit. What's Mark's favorite song? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get some water into this pot with the salt and get it boiling. get this boiling and cook our spaghetti noodles, toss them in with that sauce. It's gonna go in a casserole dish with some cheese and sour cream, and then the crescent roll dough on top. And guys, I did a shout out, a couple of messages back for Katniss. If you haven't followed Katniss, please go drop a follow. Met Katniss through Ginger. Awesome human. Literally everybody that Ginger recommends has been awesome. When y'all do your affiliate paperwork places, do you trust common sense and corporate decency, or do you go to a lawyer? Me personally, I don't have a lawyer yet, but I probably will one day. A lot of times that language is not easy to translate into just like plain English, you know what I mean? So you have to read very carefully, because like when Twitch changed the branded content guidelines recently, you had to pay attention to that. So like if you do a sponsored stream at all, you have to put those labels on, and now these new ones. So the thing that's crazy is they don't give anybody any notification that these things are happening, and they just do them, right? And these kinds of changes happen all the time. Like back when they got rid of the anonymous bits, and everybody was like, "Are you kidding me?" And they were like, "Well, you know, it's people are using it to troll people," and it's like, right, but there are other people who don't want their name attached to it who spend anonymous bits. Or if you're in a stream, say for instance, like back when anonymous bits were a thing, I could give 100 bits as me and 100 bits as anonymous, and that's 2 of the 3 to kick off a hype train, right? So like if you want to help your friend get a hype train, you could do things like that, and now you can't. And it's kind of silly. That was one of the ones that really frustrated me back in the day. There's a GAI or 2 who analyzes contracts and legal speak. Oh, I'm sure, yeah. So multi-mil contracts handed out to streamers for Kick, Mixer, Deja Vu. I don't know a lot about Mixer. I will admit, I was not a Twitch viewer, except for like maybe a year before I started streaming, just watching Funky, and that was about it. And then Strange, when we started doing the world record stream, I would watch him. But I wasn't a viewer of platforms like Twitch or Mixer until I started, Funky started streaming. So I don't have a lot of knowledge of it. But, yeah, they took away the loophole, exactly. I will say, definitely it is the case that Kick will not be sustainable forever in the split that they have. It's just not possible. Because they have a better sub split. So you make more money per sub over on Kick than you do here. But it's probably not going to be sustainable. And they're already changing the requirements for partner, and you have to earn partner over there and continue to keep earning it. Which, problematic for a lot of people, but... the loophole for hype trains was upsetting to me too, Rexus, because it's just like, what if you want to give bits anonymously too? Like, what if you don't want a badge? What if you don't want the recognition and you just want to give anonymous bits? I mean, I can't imagine there were that many people using it in a trolling way. I mean, I suppose there must have been, but I don't know. There was also something that was super weird in the language for the death to a non-+1. Exactly. But there was something that was in like the language of the update that said something to the effect of like, if you you might get a fee for certain things, and it didn't define when you would or when you wouldn't or why. So it's like the language is not super clear, and they've had to make updates to it. And I mean, they're doing other good things too, but so for instance, if you guys haven't seen this or heard this from partners, right now, as starting in October, as a partnered streamer, if you get 350 paid recurring subs for 3 months, not gifted subs, not prime subs, paid people who sub themselves for 3 months, they can get a 70-30 income split instead of 50-50.
But it's just off those subs.
But it's just off those subs, and it's up to what?
Chicago.
It's up to 100,000, I think it is. And you can get it for a year. You'll be locked into it. So even if you don't keep 350 subs, so only the big guys are going to benefit from that, because the majority of people on